Hello everyone, how you doing? Welcome to another video. This is a video log talking about the things that I've been doing and I plan to do related to July 2023. I haven't done an update for my Patreon supporters in a long while, so I decided to do this little video, talk about what I've been up to and what I plan to still do to justify your support, why you should be supporting this channel. So, most things that have been taking up my time on this last month and a half. Enough records. As usually, I try to dedicate 1 hour a month to the label. Preparing new releases, preparing the radio show. I have to record it every single month. I record it in advance, but then I also have to promote it when it's released. Also prepared something special for the netlabel day, which was July 14th. So I did a special interview with Melody of the very famous for the tracker scene, and you can see the video here on the channel. And yeah, I wanted to do a few more things for netlabel day, but I ended up running out of time, so it is what it is. But yeah, I've been dedicating a lot of time to enough records, new releases, and still some stuff that's still to come up. Then the other major area where I invest my time is demoscene stuff. I did some demoscene interviews. As you might have known, I interviewed Dan Wright from the old Hornet days, which was a very interesting interview. It was one of my references when I first joined the demo scene, so it was very interesting to talk with him 20 years past and reminisce about the early days of the demo scene and compare the differences between the Portuguese demo scene and the American demo scene. So that was quite cool. Also did an interview with Melody for the netlabel day, which kind of also connects with the demo scene in itself because Melody was such a figure in the demo scene as well. And I want to do a few more interviews, but I want to have like selected things, selected topics, not just to, random interview for a random person that I see, but has to have like some historic value of some sort that might not be captured any other way. That's the aim with my channel. It always has been, is like to fill the gaps of things that are not being properly covered within the demo scene in particular in this case. Also did the monthly reports as usual, and they did give me a bit more work this month and the previous month because so much thing happens during the summer months in terms of demo scene related stuff. So many parties happening, so many new things getting released and announced. So I had to divide the videos into multiple parts, prepare the background videos, prepare the recordings themselves. So yeah, a lot of work went into that as well. And then in terms of production, creating for demo scene stuff, I've been working on this demo for Assembly Fantasy Console. I have been planning it for quite a while, for over a month now, and slowly it was an overly ambitious project that we had, and I've been recruiting some people as well as some demo parties. As the deadlines of some demo parties went past, people had a little bit more opening. I tried to contact them to try to get them on board for this assembly demo that we're working on. So it promises to be something quite interesting. I think you'll like it. Some of the scenes that we have so far are already quite good for fantasy console standards. I'm not going to give away the concept as of yet. So I want you to see it at assembly, but hope you're looking forward to that because we've been working on it for at least a month now, and it's still a couple more weeks to go until assembly that we're still grinding. And some people can give it 100% because they're still working on productions for Evoke and things like that. But overall, it's shaping up nicely, and I'm very happy with the project. But it's been taking a lot of it's daily work for me, or almost daily work. Not every day, but every day there's something new discussion happening, some new stuff that needs to get integrated, some stuff to debug, some stuff to prepare. So yeah, it's been a lot of work. I think one of the largest projects that I've been working in terms of demo scene for a very long time. But it's been fun so far. It's not done yet, but it's promising to be really good. So I hope I can do it justice on the final build. Still have a few more weeks to go. So yeah, very much looking forward for that. In the meantime, I did a quick thing for Black Valley because I was one of the things that I was doing for the assembly demo was to demake the deeper meaning of a tunnel initial scene of Mr. QRWX explaining why the tunnel is so good with some fruit emojis. And I had this idea that I could remix one of my older entries, Fabracid, that I did with Luchak for Love Bite. Could just remix it, put some elements from Deeper Meaning of a Tunnel there, and make a little homage to the Norwegian scene while at it, with some Hypnoglow references as well. So I did that little demo, and I published it. There were some issues delivering it to the party place. Unfortunately, it didn't enter the competition, but that's fine. They still showed it on the party, and that's what matters for me. I want people to see the production that I made specially for them. So yeah. That was cool. Another thing that's been taking my time in regards to demoscene is the presence that Inertia organization is going to have at FSL 2023. There's a special event dedicated to open software, free software in Portugal, where they try to aggregate the different communities surrounding open source. And yeah, we were invited. I kind of forgot about it. I was trying to get other people to, do the work of getting it figured out. No one stepped up, so I ended up having to pick it up myself, reconnected with the people, and we will have a room dedicated for the demo scene there. We will go there in September, the 18th of September. Let me recheck real quick. Agenda 16th of September, yeah. So on the 16th of September, the event they are organizing is 3 days long, but we, the Inertia Demo Party, Demo Scene thing, are only going to be there present on the Saturday, because family obligations and people having to work and stuff like that. Planning to have 2 committees going, one from Porto, one from Lisbon, and just gather there, I don't know, some 7-8 people of Inertia, and give workshops on different tools that you can use, open source tools that you can use to get creative and do demo scene things with. So learning to do music, learning to do graphics, learning to program graphics, maybe do some stuff with TKD, maybe do a battle on Bonzomatic as well to show off some shader coding as well. So yeah, we're going to do a few different things and hopefully, get a few more people interested in the demo scene in Portugal and showing up for Inertia. That's the main goal that we have right now, promoting the demo scene a little bit more, try to get more people active in the demo scene in Portugal. So yeah, I've been coordinating that as well. Zero Shift just did a flyer, just posted it on CNPT Discord as well. So we want to have a flyer to give out to people who show up so they remember us and remember the links of the things. So that's going to be interesting as well. So yeah, just doing a little bit of outreach. It's important because we don't do enough in Portugal. We've been slacking off a little bit and we need to do more. If you want more people, new blood coming into the demo scene, we need to be out there and telling people what the demo scene is, explaining that it's still active, and bringing people back in. If they ever were active in the demo scene, bringing them back in. If they were just, marginally interested, explaining to them the culture and trying to get them to at least show up at the Inertia Demo Party once a year to try to do things. There are a few other plans to have more demo scene event stuff in Portugal related to the Museum of Load ZX Spectrum. But that's to be announced later in the year. But something for 2024, we're planning like a small demo party of sorts happening in Cantanhede as well. So that's also being cooked, will be properly announced later on, but it also been taking some of my time. What other stuff I've been doing? I also been playing a little bit more games since I was free after revision, after I had the calm down. Tried to play a little bit more video games again. Got more into Warlight, did a few videos on that as you have seen. Got more into N++ again because I needed to do an update there for something, and I played a few more. I'm trying to reach 100% achievement on N++, which is very hard to do. It takes over 600 hours of full gameplay for a professional N++ player to do it. So me, who's not a professional player, I've been taking its sweet time, but I try to get like 1 points, 2 points at a time whenever I play, and slowly getting there, making some progress, and I loop back to it now and again. I also finished Gods Will Be Watching, which was a very interesting game. Already talked about it on some video before. I tried out a few games trying to get them to see if they were okay for the kid to enjoy, namely Bloons, Tower Defense 6. But he doesn't have the dexterity of using the mouse to click around stuff yet. So he's used to the iPad and dragging stuff around and tapping stuff. So it's going to be hard to make them used to the keyboard and mouse or the controller. So I also tried Garfield kart with him like using the controller and me accelerating. It was fun for a little while, but he didn't really stick with it. He can't handle the controller just yet. So but yeah, gonna try keep looking for a few more games. I also tried this very specific. I was looking for games that were just one key only, and I found this Painted Waters prototype game, which is just one key, which was originally developed as a research thing for kids with handicap, or they don't have hands, or they don't have fingers, or they are restrained somehow. They can only do a single interaction. And this game is very much based just one single key, and it's about the timing of when you hit that key. So I installed that, and I tried to play that with Afonso, but it was after the session of trying other games. He was already not really in the mood for it, but I want to try it again with him and see if he gets the hang of it and has fun with that. Because that might be a bit more accessible to him as well, since just one single key. It's not as hard to control. He can look at what he's doing and control at the same time. So I'm going to give that a try as well. So yeah, a few other games that I've been playing. Epistory, which is a typing game, which I kind of like, but I haven't never... It was on my to checklist for a very long time, so I decided to try it. Finished it. It's a good concept, has some quirks here and there that could be better, but overall it's a pretty solid game. And Serial Cleaner also been in my to checklist for quite a while, and I played a few games of that as well. Was okay. I get a bit frustrated sometimes on a few levels when it doesn't do what I wanted to do, just gameplay quirks. But I've been going back to it and trying it again. So it's not a difficulty curve, it's a gameplay issue, like getting stuck on corners or something like that. That's a bit silly. And some of the level layouts on Serial Cleaner feel like just growing in terms of complexity and difficulty, which is the point of most games, right? But I mostly want to play games for like casually. Or I was hoping that Serial Cleaner would be a more casual game and not a try-hard game. So in that regard, it starts becoming not as appealing to me as it could have been. So there are a few weird things on Serial Cleaner, like you can outrun the cops. Even if they see you, you can just run away a little bit and the cops will be out of steam and you can just carry on playing the same level, which is kind of good, but at the same time, you can just do the whole thing just running around. I don't know, it's different. Anyways, that's what I've been up to. Hope this video has been interesting. Rest of plans for July, working on the assembly demo, need to finish that, doing more stuff for Enough Records. I have a few releases to prepare, text release and audio release. I also wanted to finish my own text release for Enough Records, and I haven't gotten around to finding a cover, pretty much. I'm missing cover artwork. Need to do some AI art for that, probably. I've also been doing a little bit of AI art now and again. I haven't been doing it daily, but I still pick it up now and again when I'm bored. And yeah, what else? I've been helping Existence with his little pixel art project showcasing the demoscene as a curation thing. I've been giving him some playlists and some stuff. I have to write some lines explaining the importance of certain demos for him as well. Have this on my to-do list here. And then preparing the demoscene report or the next part of the demoscene report for July 2023. And last but not least, I had to drill some holes to hang up the green screen here. So there was some... When I changed places, the green screen stopped stopped working because it was hanged in a certain way, but it wasn't hanged properly, and Christina, my wife, had to do some machine sewing on it to make it a bit more robust, and we were looking into ways on how we can hang it here and still have the curtains having been like that you can take it off and put it back on easily and it stays put. So there are a couple of ways that we could do it, and I have to drill some holes in the wall to test some things. So yeah, that's next on my to-do list as well. But mostly above all is finishing the assembly demo. I want to finish the demo as best as it could possibly be. I still have a couple of weeks for that, so that's my main list on my to-do list, is finishing the assembly demo properly. So yeah, hope this video was useful. See you next time. Bye bye everybody. Have a great day. Take care.